Right. Afternoon, evening, good morning, bonjour everyone. That camera ain't right, is it? Hold on. Right. It ain't no better because it's got my ugly face on it. But anyway, welcome back to the shed. Hope you all had a good Christmas and a good party on the New Year or whatever you do. Two things today. Thank you very much, Irish Tony, for your comment on the Sat Navs. A long while ago, Sat Navs, and my biggest one, audience wise yet, of not audience but viewer wise yet, about the Sat Navs. About Sat Navs. When I've done the Lenovo tablet for a Sat Nav. Bloody good idea, and it worked really, really well. I was really impressed with it. And he said it was a good idea because he said the Sat Navs for bikes are too expensive. Well, they are too expensive, and I wouldn't buy one. This one I've got on my bike now, it's a Garmin, but it's a car one. It's a car Sat Nav. I've got my old one here, and I'll show you what I've done. It's just for you, Irish Tony. What I've done was, it's not what I've done, but it's what was carefully explained to me. The only thing you have to do to make these waterproof really on the front is to put a fine bead of silicone all the way around that inner edge. Just a fine smear of silicone all the way around that edge. You'll find that even with your gloves on, you'll be able to use these. I can with that one. Even with my gloves on, I can use these Sat Navs. So don't go buying all these, you need a special glove to do the... Don't do that, because these Sat Navs, you can use your gloves on them. The only thing I did was I've put this kind of, there's a surround on it. I won't bother showing, it's only a quick video today. But that was just so to cover up the charger point and the microphone bit. That was all there was. This one has got a space for SD card. Never going to use it, so I'll probably just put some, I can't think of anything today. First one back. The glue gun, because that doesn't set rock hard. And I'll probably just put that in there. I'll just put something in there, something that I can take out easily enough. But that's basically all you have to do. Now, what I did with mine, as you see, it's all part of the fairing now. But it don't have to be. Even if you've not got a fairing, you can still put these on your bike. You set these on the handlebars. You buy the handlebar clips for these everywhere. Really, it's such a common thing. But I hardwired it into my bike. I hardwired it in, and all I did was, you got the thing that goes in the back of the doohickey, like that. Right. What I did was, I got that. I drilled a hole. The one that goes on that is a straight one, so you can imagine it's. But I ain't got one to hand, I don't think. Yeah. The one that goes on the back of that is a straight one. It's one of the straight ones. So what I've done was I drilled a hole in the back of in the fairing, so that could go through. I think it was about 10 mil. I think I put a hole in there, and then put a rubber grommet around that so that the water couldn't get in. I just used that. It comes with that plug-in. So what I done was, I got myself one of these. Now this, I can't show you, it's on the bike. It's all behind the fairing. I got myself one of these so that could go into there. Now if you're really clever, you got a positive and a negative, or a negative and a positive, or whatever that is the way around. You're smarter than me, so you'll know. But if you're really clever, you could hardwire that you know, you could solder onto there and there if you want, then wrap that up in whatever. But that's just as easy. You can buy these at the car shops. You can buy these, if you can't buy them at car shops, you know, the websites, the Amazons, the eBays and all that. And that's all I've done. But when you do that, make sure, this is your make sure alert, make sure it's a fused wire. Like you got your battery terminals there and you've got your fused wire there. They take a normal spade fuse, is that 15? Can't see it. I think it's 15. Tells you on there actually. Yeah, 15 amp. There you go, 15 amp auto multi fuse. Right, so you get your fuse connections and you plug that into your battery. You run the lead up to the that, so that would be joined on to that, like that, and that would be joined onto the battery. You run that up to wherever you want it to, and then your doohickey that goes into the back of the sat nav then plugs into that. Job is a good one. Job's a complete good one. This adapter has actually got a USB thing on it, so if I wanted to use that for something else I could do, but that's all I did. So I know that sat navs for bikes are dear, but the alternative is easy. Car sat navs now, you can pick them up on, if you're on Facebook, you've got that Facebook market thing. I've seen TomToms and Garmin's and all that. They're 20 quid. 20 quid for a sat nav. And if you're, you know, like that one, I saw that on Facebook Market for 20 quid. I mean, I paid 100 quid for it, like a lemon, you know. Lifetime maps. So there you go. It's not a hard thing to do. It's a really easy thing to do. Just think about it. Use your noggin. If you've got any questions, put them down below. And then I'll go through it with you. On the next video I'll go through it with you. But yeah, so don't spend a lot on sat navs. All you're doing is you're buying a sat nav that's waterproof. That's all you're doing. And you're spending hundreds of pounds to do it. That's all you're doing. There's plenty of fixings for your handlebars. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff out there for mounting things on bars and stuff. And you could even use, for that, you could even use a mobile phone holder, couldn't you? Because it's as big as a mobile phone, or small as. Look, there's my mobile phone, and that's the sat nav. It's you know, it's about the same bloody size, isn't it? So there you go, Irish Tony. Hope that's helped you a little bit. And you're right, they are expensive. Don't go out and spend a lot of money on sat navs. Just do what I did. If you don't want to hardwire it in, then get your connector. And just leave your connector, or you can buy these for bikes, can't you? You can buy them for bikes, and they've got a flappy liddy thing on it, so it keeps the water out. But don't do what my mate done. When my mate put it on his handlebars, there's your handlebars, he put it facing upwards like that. Well, that was just bloody stupid, because all the rain started getting in there and it all got wusty. You don't need to go wusty. If you're going to put it to your handlebars, point it that way down. The wire will bend like that, but point it that way down on your handlebars. I ain't got any handlebars, so I can't show you. But on your handlebars, point it that way down. Can you see that? Point it that way down. Right? Because otherwise water's going to get in there. Plus, when you plug something into it, if you've got it plugged in like that, if you've got it plugged in like that, even the slightest bit of moisture in the air, it's going to go down that. Whereas it's like that, the water's going to run off and it will go somewhere else. Obviously, your sat nav's going to be up there, so it don't matter. But anyway, But there you go. Any questions? Put them to me. Right. I can't recommend highly enough one of these. Not me head. One of these hats with the light bulb in it. Look at that. That is, isn't it? I'm not going to look at the camera because it's blinking bright, and it's got 3 settings that go dimmer and dimmer. But it's in the hat. My wife bought it for Christmas for me, and I'll tell you what, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You got the bit at the back, so when you want to change the flattery, there's the bit at the back there. You can change the battery with it, and there you go, that little button there. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, and I've used it a couple of times when I've had to look at something in the car for whatever. I think I've lost something in the car, and I've used it then. But you know where I use it most? When I walk the dog. If I walk the dog, you get a bit of a dark bit, bung your old beams on, boom. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, wife bought me that for Christmas, and she bought me more stuff than that, but it's one of the best things she bought me. And it's got so many uses. She bought it for me for camping. So when I get to wherever I'm going on the bike, if it's dark, you know how much of it is a pain in the arse to set your tent up and all that when it's dark. Well, if it's dark when I get there now, I got this. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, where is that one here? Bear with me. I had one here as well. Where's it gone? Come out. Wherever you are. Gone. Yeah, it's gone. I had the head torch. I've got one of those. I've got 2 of those actually. A head torch. Now, the thing I found with it is because it's all elasticated, and I did have times where if I just knocked it a little bit, it could doing, and it'd boing off my bloody head. This ain't gonna boing off your head, is it? It's stuck to your bonce. Yeah, so get it. Just get them. I don't know how much they are because the wife bought it. I didn't ask her how much they are. Just get them because they're brilliant. Don't know where she got it from. I'm going to say the usual suspects, the cheap shit from China sites. But just get them, yeah, they're brilliant. I think that's about it. It's only going to be a short video today because just welcome back to the shed. We're going to do this regularly now this year. The shed is in a right mess. I had it all lovely and clean and tidy, and now it looks like someone threw an hand grenade in there and it went off. I've also got a problem with my bike that I've sent off for a manual for it, because I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm looking at. I really don't. So I've sent off for a manual for it. Manual's only 20 quid, so that weren't too bad. That'll be a couple of weeks time, and I'll go over with you why I needed the manual. But I'm quite concerned. It's a little rattle at the top of the cylinder, and I'm quite concerned about it, mainly because I've got limited tools, and it's very limited to what I can actually do physically. So yeah, so that's all coming up. Plus, I've got some outside lights that I'm going to be putting up, the PIR ones. I've got a couple of them I'm going to be putting up, which are very easy. One's a straight swap for the light that's there now, and the other one's going on the shed. It's just when you go into the garden, the light comes on. I've got a very small garden, so there you go. That's part. I mean, I do motorcycle camping and all that, but it is edge shed, and that is going on the shed, so that's going to be there. I did also buy a light for the outside of the shed because it is pitch black when I get home sometimes, and it is pitch black out there. I've only got the headlight as a guide to where I'm, going into the shed. So I thought I'm going to put a spotlight out there with a PIR on it. When I turn up, then that bugger can come on and I'll be able to see what I'm doing, or lose me retina, one or the other. But anyway, that's about it. So welcome back to the shed. Onwards and upwards. Sorry there ain't been one for... sorry there ain't been a video for quite a while, but it's been Christmas. I didn't want to hassle you over Christmas. You got your own things to do. There's loads of people out there going, oh, happy Christmas, this is for this, that and the other. No, no, no. I left you alone over Christmas so you can do what you like. Yeah. I have played with the camera, little camera. Done all this. I've got I'm not prepared for this, so I'll do this all again later. So that's it. We'll wrap that up there. Just a quick video. So welcome back to the shed, and thanks Irish Tony for the comment about the Sat Nav, and I hope this has been a wee bit of help for you now. Yeah. So all you guys, take it easy. Be careful of the nutters out there. There's too many of them, and you don't want to become one of them. You know, I don't want to see you on a video crash test dummies and stuff. Yeah, but there's plenty that come from the shed this year. The little like GoPro, the Make Pretend GoPro, I'm going to be doing one of them. The shed's all upside down. I've got a freezer in the shed now for no apparent reason, apart from it freezes food and there's no room for it indoors. I've got a couple of chairs that I'm going to make into one chair. If that makes any sense. One's really old and one's like a disabled chair that I'm going to do something with. But lots happening, and also the repair to my bike. I'm going to go over what I bought for my bike, and immediately didn't like it. I ain't got a tan, it's over there, so I'll do it later. But I'll do all that later. That's all to come in the next few weeks on the shed, or in the shed. So until then, like I said, I'll catch you guys later. Ciao, baby. Let's get out of here. Oh, get up. That's it.